Hey, what's up, everyone? I'm so excited to be here sitting with a house legend, Roger Sanchez, playing stereo tonight.
Yes.
Welcome to Montreal, Roger.
Good to be back.
What do you have set up down there in the booth, Roger, to play your set tonight?
Right now, my assistant setting up 4 CDJs. I've got tons of new music. And one thing I love about playing at Stereo is I get to go very underground, take it darker, deeper, longer. So I'm gonna have a good time. I have a lot of fun tonight.
Are you excited to play the booth tonight, the new booth?
Definitely. I love that they dropped it down because I feel it gives you more contact with the crowd. And I think that it's always better to feel the crowd when you're a little bit closer.
Roger, what classic track do you always carry in your bag?
I've got a
tough question.
I've got actually quite a few classic tracks. Obviously, I've got some of my classics like Another Chance, Love Dancing, Funky Green Dogs classics. I really bring a lot of classics out, and I like to loop them up, play acapellas from them. You can hear loads of things.
What would you consider this year's, one of your favorite tracks of this year? Just consider.
It's always hard to pick one favorite track because there's so many of them. And I always have to look at my USB keys. I think, well, actually, the one that I'm just literally releasing right now, which is my new one, collaboration I did with Proctor Fitch, called Take You There. That's one of my favorite tracks that I've been dropping this year.
Not very original, Roger. Come on.
You know, I tell you what, there's another track that I use on my compilation by Dennis the Menace and Darko Dejan called Back Home, which is amazing.
More tied to your underground jacking house roots. What made you take this direction for your compilation this year?
You know, this is the sound that I've really been, you know, it's always been a part of me, but I've really been going back more towards my core roots, tribal vibes, more jacking, more underground. You know, it's, dance music has exploded in America and all over the world, but you know, what's out there right now is great for a certain crowd. It's definitely young, but I felt like this music was the more jack and more underground was what feeds my soul. And especially over the summertime in Ibiza, that's really what was driving me, and that's what I represented this year.
Will this be featured in your album, this style, a little bit?
Well, right now I'm working on a bunch of different projects. I'm working on a project called Architecture, and what it is I've taken 12 architects from when I studied architecture who have influenced me, and I'm interpreting either their designs, a particular building, or their overall style, and composing tracks that are influenced by that. It could be ambient. It'll tend to be a little bit more deep, ambient techno. I don't even know what to call it. It's electronic, but it's definitely something that I'm really focused on. Also, loads of collaborations I'm working on. I've done. I'm just working on something with DJ Boris, more underground side. On the more bigger artist side, I've done something with Christina Milian. This artist called Danny Jones. I'm doing a lot of collaborations. So as I progress towards the album, I've got a new track with GTO coming, an EP called My Roots. Just dropping a lot of new music for 2013.
As the founder of Stealth, what are you looking for in new talents when you're picking them up?
Well, one of the most important things for me is originality. I'm looking for an artist that's true to the sound. For Stealth, I've really gone to focus more on the underground, more Jack inside. I'm opening up some sub-labels to deal with some of the bigger room stuff, like guys that like Kid Massive and Sebastian Drumzu, but then the guys like Proc and Fitch, Leisure Groove. These are the guys that I'm really focusing on for Stealth. Really driving it home, you know, getting the more underground vibe back.
Roger, you're now a house music legend, but from the beginning, what were your main influences?
For me, music from very different styles, from jazz to soul, Latin, all these were encompassed in my initial, you know, what influenced me sonically. Playing in New York, going to clubs like the Paradise Garage, the Loft, these were all the foundations of...
You were young.
Yeah, I was very young. And these are the things that really laid the foundation for my sound for house music.
Any big projects coming up or special collaborations this year?
Well, I've been doing a lot of collaborations. Actually, I just finished one with Proc and Fitch that I'm about to release called Take You There. As I said before, collaborating with a lot of artists, people like Christina Milian, Danny Jones, and some of the more crossover side of things. And then also working with a lot of underground artists, people like DJ Boris. Honestly, just open to a lot of different people, possibly something with Nick Von Trulli, so we'll see.
Roger, thank you so much for your time. Knock 'em dead, man. Okay?
Ready.
Drop it on us.
I'm ready. Love you, Stereo. Love you, Montreal.